Do you
Yes,
have a pet at home?
we don't. Our dog actually passed away 2 years ago, and my daughter is on the mission to get another one. So maybe one soon.
Are you planning to adopt or
Our first dog that I had, I actually brought him home without my husband's approval, and that was before I had kids. So I keep telling my daughter, I'm like, you just have to keep working on daddy. You have to keep working on daddy. So whenever we get to that point, then we'll start to kind of cross that bridge. She wants a bunny. I'm like more of a dog person. So I don't really have much experience with bunnies. So
that is so funny. I love how you're like, oh, you gotta work on daddy for him to say yes to getting a dog. Do you have experience with surrogate tapping for pets? Because I absolutely love that. How we can use all the tools we just talked about also for our pets, on our pets. And tapping is one of the tools I would love to talk about.
yes, so I wish I would have. So my dog was actually very full of anxiety. He had a lot of like just fear inside of him. And I wish I would have known more about surrogate tapping when I had him. And that wasn't something I kind of really started to study until later on. But yes, you can absolutely tap on your dog. And that doesn't mean actually like going up and physically tapping on your dog, but visualizing them either on your face or just visualizing them and tapping on yourself. And I actually did this with my children before when they were younger, and I couldn't actually physically tap on them. But if you visualize your pet and where your energy goes or where your thoughts go, energy flows. So just thinking about tapping on those points on your dog as you close your eyes will bring that energy to the tapping points on them. And then just whatever your dog is going through, a lot of dogs deal with a lot of anxiety, I've noticed. So just even saying something like letting go of this anxiety, I'm free from this anxiety, doing more of like the positive affirmations across them, but just visualizing tapping on those points will free them from a lot of that blocked, stuck, stagnant energy. And like I said, I wish I would have thought more about this when I had my dog, because we had him on anxiety medicine that caused his stomach to be a wreck. I tried all these different things to kind of help him cope with his anxiety, and nothing seemed to work. And I would have been very curious as far as how tapping would have worked with him.
What got you into the topic of surrogate tapping for pets afterwards?
Well, actually, I started learning more about it after I tried surrogate tapping with my children. And then I dove deeper, and it was like, you could do it on your pet.
Looking back, I'm also sometimes, man, I wish I would have already known this for this pet or that person. But I also am a big believer we always have the right set of tools for the right moment for that person or that pet, even if right now we know more and we think, man, this tool could have really saved someone's life or really could have changed the trajectory. And with surrogate tapping, so I have a quite a good amount of experience with it, and it's amazing how much it changes not just the life of the pets but the people. So with my coaching, how I actually got into it. So with all my human clients, maybe easier to say, the human clients, like when I had the sessions at their home and I saw their pets, and I started to notice how they often have similar symptoms, whether it's emotionally, like anxiety and stress, or anger, or physically, like IBS and like back pain and all sorts of things. I was like, that can't be a coincidence. There must be somehow a certain mirror principle going on between humans and animals. So I started to research on that, and also, the energetic field. And I knew it was how it was happening with humans, but I wasn't aware back then that it was also between animals and humans. And then I researched a lot on the meridians, and then like traditional Chinese medicine and the energy paths and their chakras. And then I figured out, okay, there's surrogate tapping, because I knew it was possible for kids, especially for babies, where you can't do it because they're too young or because they're right now not here or, at the hospital. And it's amazing the things that pets sometimes carry for us.